finally happening, you guys. The motor is getting built. Now I'm going to go ahead and go through a full build list of all the parts that will be going into the motor that will be going into a car that will only drive in Mexico ever for the rest of its life. Let's get into it. So the bottom of the motor, the block, is going to stick with the stock crank. We're going to go in stock stroke. We're sticking with the 1.8T. And there's only a few things that we're actually going to be changing. So bearings, which I do not have at the current moment, but those are going to be either going to be ACLs or King racing bearings. And then what we got after that that'll attach to those bearings will be some IE rifle drilled rods, just their standard ones, basically 20 mil wrist pins, ARP fasteners. Okay, what's going to attach to those is something that I've been waiting for quite a while, and it's these big boys. These are Super Tech. Come on, brother. Come on, work with me. Super Tech. All right. And these come phosphate dry coated already. It's actually beautiful. And we're doing 82 millimeter bore pistons. So we're doing a slight overbore from the stock pistons to hopefully get a little bit more spool. This is also a compression of, I want to say, a 9:3:1. So slightly higher compression than typical aftermarket pistons. And I believe these pistons, or actually I don't believe, the reason why I went with these pistons was because of the heat expansion coefficient of the material that they're made out of. This aluminum isn't what's typically found in the JE pistons. So I shouldn't have as much piston slap or rattle. I'll have a least amount of heat expansion. So it should be more of a I don't want to say dailyable motor, but it should help with the roughness in that bit of piston slap. Okay. Along with helping with vibrations, we're going with a fluid damper. It's not the super one, but it's still a fluid damper. It's going to help a little bit. And also, I don't have it here with me, but the billet press fit 4 bolts will be going into the car as well. And that basically wraps up everything for the bottom end of the vehicle. All right, so for the head of the car, we're doing all new INA hydrolifters. To pair that, we're going to go ahead and do some integrated engineering spring and retainers. And then we're doing, let's see what else is in here. Nothing. And then we're also going to be doing Super Tech valves. We're doing still the triple groove iconal exhausts and intake valves with brand new guides, brand new valve guides, and seals. So it's going to be a fully rebuilt head with all the nice components in it using the stock cam. It's going to be on a stock cam. Lastly, I have the ARP studs and head bolts. And then we're also going to be doing the manual timing tensioner from Integrated Engineering, but we're going to stick with the stock cam and sprocket. Keeping that stuff stock. No need. I shouldn't need much variation to get what I want. And as you may know, I will be running a GT3076R that has been rebuilt and upgraded by Comp Turbo and has a larger and billet compressor wheel. This is a 0.63 AR exhaust housing. It's going to be paired with the tubular manifold from FFE, and we'll be running a 38 millimeter wastegate. So this is basically everything that will be going into my GTI. That will be a rather dedicated track car, race car in the streets and tracks of Mexico. So that was very quick of everything I've ran through, but that's essentially everything that's going to be going into the motor. That will be going into my GTI. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos about what this car was before the engine builds, go ahead and watch those videos. Please subscribe, like the videos, helps with the algorithm. Really appreciate all you guys' support. And it's about almost a year anniversary since I blew this motor. It's been a few months since I've actually dedicated time into actually pulling the motor, buying parts, and doing all those things. So I'm really hoping to make it to some awesome events, hopefully this summer, and if not, for sure for Rentober up in Big Bear. Big Bear, Mexico. So please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and hope to see you for the next video. See ya.